Welcome to the world of the Kybalion, a mysterious and influential text rooted in the Hermetic philosophy of ancient Egypt and Greece. This video will guide you through the core teachings, the legendary Hermes Trismegistus, and the 7 Hermetic principles that have shaped esoteric thought for centuries. Whether you are a seeker of wisdom or simply curious about the origins of occult philosophy, the Kybalion offers a universal key to understanding the hidden laws of the universe. Let's embark on this journey to uncover the secrets that have inspired generations of thinkers and mystics. Hermetic philosophy traces its roots to ancient Egypt, the land of pyramids and the Sphinx. Here, hidden wisdom and mystical teachings flourished, influencing civilizations from India to Greece. The Hermetic tradition is named after Hermes Trismegistus, revered as the master of masters. His teachings formed the backbone of esoteric knowledge, shaping the doctrines of astrology, alchemy, and spiritual psychology. The Kybalion, attributed to 3 initiates, distills these ancient truths, offering a framework for understanding the universe and our place within it. The heart of Hermeticism stands Hermes Trismegistus, a figure shrouded in legend. Known as the scribe of the gods, Hermes is credited with founding the arts of alchemy, astrology, and mystical philosophy. His influence extended far beyond Egypt, reaching the ancient Greeks, who identified him with their own god of wisdom. Hermes' teachings were preserved and passed down through secret societies and oral traditions, ensuring that the flame of Hermetic wisdom would never be extinguished. Throughout history, Hermetic teachings were closely guarded, shared only with those deemed ready to understand their profound truths. The initiates, or 3 initiates as referenced in the Kybalion, dedicated their lives to preserving and transmitting the sacred knowledge. They believed that wisdom should be reserved for those who could truly appreciate and apply it, rather than cast before the unprepared. This tradition of secrecy ensured the purity and survival of Hermetic philosophy through the ages. Kybalion presents itself not as a new doctrine, but as a universal key, a tool to reconcile the many fragments of occult knowledge scattered across cultures and eras. Its purpose is to help students unlock the inner doors of the Temple of Mystery, providing clarity where confusion once reigned. By studying the Kybalion, seekers gain access to a deeper understanding of the hidden laws that govern both the material and spiritual worlds. Influence of Hermetic philosophy is evident in the spiritual traditions of many ancient cultures. From India to Greece, Persia to China, seekers traveled to Egypt to sit at the feet of the master. The universal key provided by Hermes allowed these diverse traditions to find common ground, establishing a secret doctrine that transcended national and religious boundaries. Even today, echoes of Hermetic wisdom can be found in the core teachings of major world religions. Despite the passage of centuries, a small group of devoted souls has always kept the Hermetic flame alive. These guardians of wisdom tended the sacred fire, ensuring that its light would never be extinguished. They passed on their knowledge from master to student, often in secret, preserving the purity of the teachings for those truly ready to receive them. Their dedication is beautifully captured in the poetic plea, "Let not the flame die out." Hermetic teachers have always been selective in sharing their knowledge. They understood that only a few in each generation are prepared to grasp the deeper truths. The Kybalion emphasizes that wisdom is reserved for those with ears to hear. This approach, sometimes criticized as elitist, was born out of the recognition that profound truths can be misunderstood or misused by the unprepared. Thus, the tradition of oral transmission and secrecy persisted. Central to the Kybalion are the 7 Hermetic principles, which form the foundation of Hermetic philosophy. These laws are said to unlock the mysteries of the universe, providing a magical key to the Temple of Wisdom. The principles are mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender. Each will be explored in detail, revealing how they shape both the cosmos and our personal experience. First Hermetic principle is mentalism. All is mind, the universe is mental. This profound idea suggests that everything in existence is a manifestation of a universal, infinite, living mind. The material world, energy, and even the laws of nature are all products of this cosmic consciousness. By understanding mentalism, we gain the ability to shape our reality, using the mind as a tool for transformation and growth. The principle of correspondence teaches, "As above, so below, as below, so above." This law reveals the interconnectedness of all things, from the smallest atom to the vast cosmos. By observing patterns on one level of existence, we can infer truths about higher or lower planes. This principle is a powerful tool for solving mysteries and understanding the hidden relationships that bind the universe together. Principle of vibration states, "Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates." Modern science confirms this ancient teaching. Everything, from the densest matter to the highest spirit, is in constant motion. Differences between forms, energies, and even thoughts are due to varying rates of vibration. By mastering this principle, Hermeticists learn to control their own mental states and influence the world around them. Polarity teaches that everything is dual, everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites. This principle helps us understand that opposites are actually 2 extremes of the same thing, differing only in degree. Hot and cold, light and dark, love and hate, all are manifestations of polarity. By recognizing this, we can transform negative states into positive ones, mastering the art of mental alchemy. The principle of rhythm states, everything flows out and in, everything has its tides, all things rise and fall. This law describes the cyclical nature of the universe, from the movement of planets to the rhythms of our emotions. By understanding rhythm, Hermeticists learn to ride the waves of life, using the law to their advantage rather than being swept away by its currents. The principle of cause and effect teaches, every cause has its effect, every effect has its cause. Nothing happens by chance, everything is governed by law. By rising above ordinary causation, Hermetic masters become players rather than pawns in the game of life. They use this understanding to shape their destinies, rather than being controlled by external circumstances. The principle of gender states, gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. This law operates on all planes, physical, mental, and spiritual. Creation, generation, and regeneration are only possible through the interplay of these two forces. Understanding gender helps us unlock the mysteries of creation and the balance necessary for growth. Mental transmutation is the art of changing one's mental states, conditions, and vibrations. The Hermetic masters were the first alchemists, not just of metals, but of the mind. By applying the 7 principles, they learned to transform negative emotions into positive ones and to shape their reality through conscious thought. This is the true mental alchemy at the heart of Hermetic practice. A popular legend speaks of alchemists turning lead into gold. Hermetic alchemy is primarily concerned with the transformation of the mind. The philosopher's stone is a metaphor for the mastery of mental states, allowing the practitioner to transmute base emotions into higher virtues. This inner alchemy is the foundation for all true spiritual development. Kybalion teaches that the universe itself is mental, existing within the infinite mind of the all. This concept challenges us to rethink the nature of reality, suggesting that everything we experience is a manifestation of consciousness. By aligning our minds with the universal mind, we gain the power to influence our lives and the world around us. Beneath the ever-changing world of matter, energy, and thought lies a fundamental, unchanging reality. Philosophers have called this the substance, the essential essence that underlies all phenomena. The Kybalion refers to this as the all, an infinite, eternal, and immutable presence that is the source of everything. Understanding this concept is key to grasping the Hermetic worldview. The all is described as infinite, eternal, and unchanging. It cannot be added to or subtracted from, and nothing exists outside of it. All finite things, matter, energy, and mind, are but manifestations within the all. This understanding leads to a profound sense of unity and interconnectedness, dissolving the illusion of separation. Modern science tells us that matter is simply energy in motion, and energy itself is a form of vibration. But Hermetic philosophy goes further, teaching that both matter and energy are manifestations of mind. Life and consciousness are not byproducts of physical processes, they are fundamental aspects of reality, rooted in the infinite mind. The Hermetic concept of spirit refers to the highest aspect of reality, the infinite living mind. While we may use the word spirit to describe this essence, it ultimately transcends all definitions. For practical purposes, we can think of spirit as the source of all life and consciousness, the creative force behind the universe. How does the all create the universe? Hermetic philosophy suggests that creation is a mental process, similar to how we create images in our own minds. The all does not use external materials or divide itself. Instead, it projects the universe as a mental image within its infinite consciousness. This analogy helps us grasp the profound mystery of creation. The law of correspondence, as above, so below, guides our understanding of creation. Just as we create mental images within our minds, the all creates the universe within its infinite mind. This principle bridges the gap between the human and the divine, showing us that the processes of creation operate on all levels of existence. Hermetic philosophy teaches that the principle of gender operates in all acts of creation. The masculine aspect projects will and intention, while the feminine aspect receives and nurtures, bringing forth new forms. This interplay is not limited to physical reproduction. It is present in all creative processes, from the birth of ideas to the evolution of the cosmos. If the universe is a mental creation, what does that mean for us? Hermeticism teaches that we, too, are mental images within the infinite mind. Our thoughts, emotions, and experiences are all part of this grand mental tapestry. By aligning our minds with the universal principles, we can consciously participate in the ongoing process of creation. One of the most challenging concepts in Hermetic philosophy is the divine paradox. The universe is both real and unreal, depending on one's perspective. From the absolute viewpoint of the all, the universe is a fleeting mental image. But from our relative perspective, it is very real and must be navigated accordingly. True wisdom lies in recognizing both sides of this paradox. Hermetic wisdom teaches us to live with the paradox of reality. While recognizing the illusory nature of the universe from the highest perspective, we must still engage with the world as if it were real. This balanced approach allows us to use higher laws to master lower ones, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and self-mastery. Kybalion states, "While all is in the all, it is equally true that the all is in all." This profound statement reveals the immanence of the divine in every aspect of creation. Just as an author is present in every character they create, the all is present in every atom, every thought, and every living being. Recognizing this unity is the key to spiritual development. Spiritual growth, according to Hermeticism, involves recognizing and expressing the divine presence within ourselves. The more we become aware of the all within us, the higher we rise on the spiritual scale. This realization is the essence of true religion and the goal of all esoteric practice. Hermetic teachings describe a cosmic cycle of involution and evolution. In the involution phase, the all projects its energy downward, manifesting as increasingly dense forms of matter. In the evolution phase, these forms gradually return to their source, becoming more refined and conscious. This eternal cycle is the engine of spiritual progress. Why does the all create universes? Hermetic philosophy acknowledges that this question may be ultimately unanswerable. Some suggest it is due to an inner creative impulse, while others see it as an expression of divine freedom. The true reason may forever remain a mystery, known only to the all itself. Hermes Trismegistus himself is said to have remained silent when asked about the ultimate reason for creation. The Kybalion reminds us that some truths are beyond the grasp of the human mind. Wisdom lies in recognizing the limits of our understanding and approaching the mysteries of existence with humility. The Hermetic path is one of continual seeking and self-discovery. By studying the Kybalion and applying its principles, we embark on a journey toward greater understanding and mastery. Each step brings us closer to the realization of our true nature as expressions of the infinite mind. Hermetic philosophy is not just theoretical, it offers practical tools for living. By mastering the principles of mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect, and gender, we can transform our lives. These laws help us navigate challenges, cultivate inner peace, and achieve our highest potential. The ultimate goal of Hermetic practice is mental mastery, the ability to control one's thoughts, emotions, and reactions. By understanding the laws that govern the mind, we become architects of our own reality. This mastery is the true philosopher's stone, granting us the power to shape our destiny. One of the most valuable skills taught by the Kybalion is the transmutation of negative states into positive ones. By applying the principles of polarity and vibration, we can shift our mental and emotional states, turning fear into courage, anger into compassion, and confusion into clarity. Hermetic masters emphasize the power of will in shaping reality. By focusing our intention and aligning with universal laws, we can overcome obstacles and manifest our desires. The disciplined use of will is the hallmark of the true initiate, distinguishing them from those who drift through life unconsciously. Living in harmony with the Hermetic principles brings balance and fulfillment. Rather than resisting the natural rhythms and cycles of life, we learn to flow with them, using higher laws to master lower ones. This approach leads to greater resilience, adaptability, and inner peace. Throughout history, Hermetic wisdom has been passed down from teacher to student. The role of the teacher is not to impose beliefs, but to guide the seeker toward their own realization. The Kybalion reminds us that when the student is ready, the teacher appears, and wisdom flows to those prepared to receive it. Hermetic tradition values silence and discretion. The deepest truths are often left unspoken, reserved for those who have demonstrated readiness and understanding. This respect for the mysteries ensures that sacred knowledge is preserved and protected from misuse. The study of the Kybalion is just the beginning of a lifelong journey. Each principle opens new doors of understanding, inviting us to explore deeper layers of reality. As we continue to study and apply Hermetic wisdom, we grow ever closer to the realization of our true nature. Hermetic philosophy teaches that unity underlies all diversity. While the universe appears to be composed of countless separate forms, all are expressions of the same infinite mind. Recognizing this unity dissolves the illusion of separation and fosters compassion for all beings. Kybalion stands as a testament to the enduring power of Hermetic wisdom. Its teachings have inspired countless seekers, offering a universal key to the mysteries of existence. By embracing the 7 principles and striving for self-mastery, we honor the legacy of Hermes Trismegistus and join the unbroken chain of initiates who have kept the flame of wisdom alive through the ages.